architect is like a movie director to deal with every problem like that. So it should be last long life. That is the basic requirement. And secondly, I think the space quality. And the thirdly is how it contributes to the community. In Vietnam, we have really special condition like lacking of greenery like in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, and really big city with really crowded city, high density, but and pollution will be does inspire me to create architecture to help to reduce the carbon footprints. They try to build fast, to build low cost. Suddenly the architecture become like look similar everywhere. The most important technique we should learn is to meditate or to be mindful. I had been meditating for many years, so that's why we do a little bit different from others. Just being quiet and then keep quiet, the mind quiet and empathy, then the idea automatically come out. You not only see by by eyes, but close the eye can feel by skin or by heart or being there. You feel calm. Architecture is art, yeah, for sure, yeah, and also very technical. I haven't started yet. I'm now 49 years old. I think next year will be the starting point.
Welcome to Out of Context exhibition. We are presenting the work of 7 architects coming from 7 different countries, including Vietnam. We have Duong, who is presenting his small residential project, homestay project in Hue City in central Vietnam. And we have projects from China, from Switzerland, Bangladesh. So it's a very diverse group of people. It's called Out of Context because they are all wonderfully misaligned. Everybody is pursuing their own ideas in architecture. And so I'm very happy to interview you about your views on the current state of architecture. So welcome, and if you could start with presenting yourself and what do you do?
Um, my name is Trong Nghia. I'm an architect in Vietnam, but I also a meditator. So now I'm using meditation to help the people with the mental issue around the world right now. I coach them through Zoom every day.
Wow,
Yeah.
not in person.
Yeah.
What is your role right now at the World Architecture Festival WAF? How many projects you're presenting, and is it your first participation, or you participated in WAF before?
This time we have to present 6 projects in the shortlist right now, and we joined the World Architecture Festival for a few times, and I think I won 6 times already in the World Architecture Festival.
So you've done it 6 times.
No, we won 6 projects previous year.
Previous year.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 or 7, I don't remember. And this time for a long time, I'm now living in California. So
Oh, you are.
I decided to join the World Architecture Festival again.
Okay. And what are you presenting this year? What are the projects?
A lot of type of project right now, like house, factory, resort, community center, office, yeah, and meditation center in Myanmar. I even don't remember too many projects.
What brings you back to WAF? What do you think about it? How is it different from other festivals and forums of architecture around the world?
Here, totally different. One thing is we can meet people in person, like I meet you here and talk together. The secondly, we can present our project in front of the jury. That is a really important thing. I think I need to continue, and then go many place to meet people, and then and I can learn a lot of about other presentator. Yeah, I can join their presentation too. Yeah.
What do you think about the current moment in architecture? Do you think it's good time? Do you think we are in crisis? How would you assess? You travel a lot, you teach in many different universities, you see what kind of architecture is being built around the world. How would you assess the current moment?
I think we are always at the critical moment, especially the climate change is affected all of human beings right now, especially in Vietnam is a crazy moment. We had a lot of flood. Recently it happened in Hanoi area. Is the historically big flood and storm. Every year we said like historical storm. That means it bigger and bigger and up the frequently. So climate change it really became really obvious, and plus AI we can use them for many good thing and bad thing. So people will be very anxious. Then I think this critical moment for architect and architecture.
I want you to talk about, other things, not problems. What kind of architecture do you enjoy? Maybe you can talk about some examples, some experiences, visits to see examples of great architecture around the world. What are the most memorable uh, interactions with buildings? Maybe you can share a few of such.
I like a lot of project in Japan, like Makinoto Mitaro Museum done by my professor Hiroshi Naito, or the one the across in Fukuoka, Japan, or many in Japan.
By Emilian Bass, right? Akos.
Yeah.
We talked about it before
Yeah. I love that too.
with the terraces.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
When you visit the buildings around the world, what kind of qualities are you looking for? Buildings by other architects. What do you
I think first of all, people now explain a lot, but first of all, it should be durable. Because if you explain a lot of things, but finally it will disappear within 10 years or 20 years, too short time, it's not sustainable. So it should be last long life. That is the basic requirement. And secondly, I think the space quality. And the thirdly is how it contribute to the community and society about their meaning. So I think that what I'm and how it can contribute to protect the environment. To have really modest carbon footprint for the protect the environment.
And what inspires you in your own work when you start working on architectural projects? What inspirations do you typically, go to? What
In
inspires
Vietnam,
the ideas?
in Vietnam, we have really special condition, like lacking of greenery, like in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, and really big city with really crowded city, high density, but and pollution will be does inspire me to create architecture to help to reduce the carbon footprints and also reintroduce the greenery to the city to help others dweller can live together with human in the city. Otherwise, now we only have the concrete jungle that is not healthy at all for humans, and no place for other beings.
I want to ask you a little bit more about your own work. You mentioned before and now that you get inspirations from going to Japan. A lot of projects, by Japanese architects or the ones that you find in Japan. But your work is very different. You use bamboo and other materials. You introduce nature. Where do you look for inspirations? What really inspires you, and how do you get to very specific results? What are the sources that you rely on?
I think I had been meditating for many years. Especially, I had been meditating in the forest in Myanmar for about 3 years. So, if we keep our mind with really less wandering, and then the idea come out. So that's why we do a little bit different from others. Yeah.
So it's you look internally.
Yeah. Just being quiet and then keep quiet, the mind quiet and empathy, then the idea automatically come out. Yeah.
And do you have a kind of recipe for how to be an interesting architect? Where to look for ideas and how to keep reinventing architecture? What would
I
you
think
recommend?
I haven't started yet. I'm now 49 years old. I think next year will be the starting point. So I'm trying to meditate more, and then next year will be the turning point. No?
And if you can talk a little bit more about what work are you now doing, what are you focusing right now on? What are some of the most interesting projects that you are doing? I understand that you presented 6 projects here, but maybe you didn't present all of them. But what is the key focus? And are all of these projects in Vietnam, or they are international projects? And what are sort of boundaries that you're trying to, kind of push to achieve the next level?
I think nowadays we are doing the architecture is for like people doing like for picture, maybe Instagram or social media, and then it maybe become famous. But in reality, the contribution to the society, to the community is really important, especially in terms of the saving the environment will be the biggest issue, not only just doing the building, but how the building it impact the community, how the building impact to the environment. So we try to save our environment, save everything like the energy resources, so as much as we can, and finally it lasts long life to to serve the human. Yeah. And my boundary to want to do something like, you not only see by by eyes, but close the eye can feel by skin or by heart, or being there you feel calm or something like that. It's because nowadays we all of the human right now, almost all is really anxious right now. So to be there is more quiet, more calm and comfortable.
How do you see the role of a contemporary architect? What's the responsibility, the biggest responsibility of a contemporary architect? How do you
What do you mean contemporary architect nowadays?
nowadays?
I think because the mass product, and then they try to build fast, to build low cost. So that's why manufacturing will be the biggest tool they have. So if they use the way of manufacturing, then suddenly the architecture become like look similar everywhere. So what is the context? What is the culture context and the climate context? So that will be important. But I saw they do, we do everything almost same. So that will be the big problem in the near future, or it happened already problem.
Absolutely. And finally, I want to ask you, what advice would you give to a young architect?
I think meditation will be good. Not only a young architect, but for human in general. I think the most important technique we should learn is to meditate or to be mindful. Yeah.
One more question I want to insert into this discussion. Do you believe architecture is art?
Architecture is art, yeah, for sure, yeah, and also very technical. But
Same time.
at the same time, it's very art, and also sometimes it involve financing issue. So very difficult. Like architect is like a movie director to deal with every problem like that.
Okay, thank you so much.